There's nothing wrong with going a little bit to Clown Town. I've got the vapors. This is fun. Hi, I'm Diana. Today we have a print and pattern thrift haul. We have 13 items to choose from, and we're going to mix and match them together and with things from my closet. And I actually haven't prepared any of these ideas, so it's going to be a big adventure. Some people call it unprepared, but I call it fun. Let's go. Mixing prints and patterns is not complicated or scary. It's not difficult, especially if you use the Queen Baddie principle. Everything's a neutral. And you also have to sprinkle in a lot of confidence. When you wear bold clothes with confidence, people believe that you're doing it on purpose and you know something that they don't. Here I am wearing a floral robe. And if I just toss this leopard print scarf over it, what do I know that you don't? I know that you can put anything together. Let's start with stripes. I have to admit that some of these things that I got, I don't really know what they are. And that's the fun of thrift shopping. So here I have this pinstriped suit, and the pants are designed in a way where they appear to be backwards. So I've got my front pockets back here, and I've got my back pockets up here. And I think that's supposed to be edgy. I don't believe that's a mistake. Because of this boxy shape, I think it's meant to be edgy and pushing boundaries. And I could wear it like this, but it's somewhere between pajamas and jail uniform. So what we're going to do is add another pattern. Aha! I have added my leopard camisole. Leopard and stripes, why not? This whole episode is going to be a party of why not. This is already much better. People in jail don't wear leopard, so this is not a jail uniform anymore. And then again, when you've got something that's so boxy and oversized, you can go more structured and fancy with your shoes, and it will just kind of class it right up. Although classy's never the goal here. But if you were going to class it up, I highly suggest having a classy lady purse like this. And I already like this a lot. This outfit already says to me that I'm having some sort of like casual afternoon, but still wanting to look a little elegant. Don't tell anybody. Because elegance isn't the goal here. Elegance can be quite boring because you're just fitting in. And sometimes fitting in is important, but sometimes standing out is fun. And what I like about this outfit is it is kind of baffling. I think that this is a lot of fun. I think I could use some red lipstick. Ah, yes. Red lipstick is the stuff that really makes everything look like it's on purpose. Red lipstick takes your pajama jail outfit into all the classy lady boutiques this afternoon. And you know what? For me, this isn't even enough. What if I wanted a patterned shopping bag? I like this best. I love my leopard and stripes and florals. This is a great combo. I would love to go out in this. I'd say for me, this is even playing it safe. Let's see if we can get wilder. Of course we can. Knock, knock, who's here? It's not Aunt Miriam. She rings the doorbell. Knock, knock, who's here? Polka dots. That's who's here. We have some gold polka dots on a black sheer blouse. I left my leopard print cami under this because, I mean, is it not working? I think it's working. So what are we doing with polka dots? I never wear polka dots, but I decided that if I was going to go polka dots, I'm going all the way. So down here, got sort of a maxi length frilly skirt with little stars on it, and they look like polka dots, but they're white and black, and this is gold and black. But I still think it's working, even though we have a bigger dimension up here and a smaller dimension down here, because what did I say? Your number one tool is confidence. So let's go for it. Let's go more patterns. I was also able to pick up an oversized tweedy blazer. I love this thing. Is anyone's too much meter going off? I think we can find a way to make it work, especially if we button it. What I'd really like is to let the blouse peek out from the bottom of the sleeves of the jacket. We don't really need to see that leopard in there. I'm not too concerned about it. Ooh, there's something I like about this, and I do think it needs tights. I really didn't want to put on tights right now, but I'll do it. It's my job, right? I really like this. So I put on some sparkly tights because I thought if I was going to go through the work of putting on tights, they should be fun. And look at this. I feel like I have a real kind of like academic kind of outfit here. Like I could be the quirky professor. I love this oversized blazer. I think this can go with a lot of things. And I do like it buttoned up like this. I like that this shape allows me to just exist out in the world. I don't have to think about, ooh, do I look like a lady? I mean, I do look like a lady, but I don't have to think about it. I never want to have to think about how much of a lady I look like. I just want to be myself. I like it. I like it, like it. Where's the chicken purse when you need it? My first thought is that we might want something with a lot of texture like this circle bag. And I do think that's great. I love the circle bag. That adds a little bit of interest. Not like it needed any interest added. Or we could do a red purse, which I like a lot. Or you could go really standard and do something like this brown suede bag, which these textures together are delicious. Let's get weirder. Let's get all the way. Let's go all the way. Okay, so first I'd like to say that I do not believe that these pants are good in nearly any way, and I really don't know what we're going to do with them. We're not going to put them with this robe. I just wanted to start with a blank slate. They're real poofy. They're real poofy. These pants make me look like I got junk in the trunk, and that's fun. Maybe we play with this silhouette a bit. They gather at the bottom. These are really weird pants. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Okay, the first step was to get rid of the red lipstick because when you're wearing clown pants, you can't have clown lips. And I think that red lips look sophisticated when your outfit is sophisticated, but when your outfit is a little bit clowny, and there's nothing wrong with going a little bit to Clown Town. That's about what we're about to do. But sometimes you gotta take a step back. And in this case, I switched back to neutral lipstick. And I switched out to this giant striped men's shirt that I got recently. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play with these oversized shapes. We're gonna pull it in a little bit first of all, I'm gonna roll up these sleeves. And that helps give it a little more shape, a little more femininity. And I'm only gonna button right here where my bra is and a little bit lower than that because I want this shirt to have some movement. I'm gonna try buttoning this all the way up. I might change my mind in a bit. You can always change your mind. You know what? That's something that I love about life, is that no matter how old you get, you can usually just change your mind. You can change your habits. You can change your life. I know so many women that change their entire life after 60. It's so inspiring. So if I want to change my ideas on how I want to button this in the next 5 minutes, I can do that. That's a pretty low risk decision there. Okay, when you're dealing with billowy shapes like this, you definitely want to go like really cutesy on the heels. I'm going to do some gold sandals. And this is actually really wacky, fun, and nice. I love how the heels just kind of took everything to a really feminine place. I feel like I'm just walking around in swishy fabric. I feel great. I won't say these pants have been my absolute favorite, but they certainly are interesting, huh? Like, I certainly don't own any items like this, probably for good reason. But, you know, put on some chunky jewelry, maybe a scarf. You've got an outfit. Some of you have some interesting vintage jewelry sitting around. And maybe that's you. Maybe you are me. So yeah, we need to be unbuttoned a little bit for this. Just a little bit. There are no pockets in these pants, I just discovered. Oh, just found them. I didn't look too hard, obviously. So you could do a big old vintage necklace. You could do a scarf. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, this outfit's a little bit freaky. It's flying its freak flag. It's a little wild for me. My too much meter is going off, but at the same time, if I walked out the door like this, definitely someone's going to compliment it. Someone out there is going to like it. And a lot of people out there are going to go, what the heck does she do for a living? I don't even know the answer to that. What is this? Who are you? Why are we here? I have another stripe experiment. Stripes really are a whole look. You really don't need to do more than just your striped thing. But what if you did want to do more than your striped thing? Ooh, what if I did two striped things? This wasn't what I wanted to do. I don't like it. Anyhow, but what if we did another pattern on top? What if we did this sweater with hearts? This is a cute cardigan. Okay, I think I'm getting somewhere here, but I kind of feel like a weird blob. I don't like the shape of this dress at the bottom. I mean, my first instinct is to get attention away from that, but maybe I just put on some weird shoes and call attention to that. Because here's the thing. It's okay to be weird, but it's not okay to be weird and try to hide it, because you're never going to come across as authentic. So we're going to let this dress be weird, and we're going to put on some weird white cowboy boots. Already much better. This feels really blobby in the middle. I guess I'm going to add a belt. The choices that make sense to me are a little, I think this is cow print, might be cheetah, I don't know. What's the difference between a cow and cheetah? Nobody knows. Okay, we're going to start with that. And I think that this length and this length aren't working together, so I'm going to bring up this sweater into more of a cropped shape by buttoning it kind of backwards. This doesn't always work, so let's just see. Actually, that did work. Okay, we've got a little belt. We've got a little cropped cardigan. We got weird shoes. We got a whole lot of stripes and hearts. I think I need a bigger buckle here. Let's do a red belt. Now we're getting somewhere. I think this does require a red bag, but maybe not just any red bag, but maybe like a printed red bag. I don't know, another print, who knows? Let's see. So something I forgot to mention is that these tote bags are my tote bags, and you can find them in my store. Because you know what I like to do. I like to go to the market, and I like to shop. But I need a nice looking bag. That's why I have them now. So here we go. We're gonna go with the poppy bag. And we've got the hearts, and we've got the stripes, and we've got some sort of fabulous red, white, and blue outfit. But those are classic colors. You might be thinking, hey, USA, but I think red, white, and blue are just a classic combination. And now I have an outfit that I actually like. This is fun. So, you know, don't be afraid to just go for it with the patterns. Don't be afraid to go totally like 4-year-old wearing whatever she wants to preschool. Like, go all the way. Because when somebody sees me in this outfit, they're gonna know I did it on purpose. And then they're gonna wonder, how can I have what she's having? Confidence. Okay, so technically this isn't a print or a pattern. Well, not this, but these. But I thought these frilly sports pants counted for something. I mean, I'm sure that you want to see these styled, right? Like, why would I leave these out? I kind of count this as a print or pattern. It's a texture, I know. Let's just pretend. I mean, don't you want to see these in an outfit? I do. So I'm already wearing my leopard print cami, and I'm wearing some chonkalonk sandals, fisherman sandals. And even though I'm not sure I'm going to go with them, I just have them on, so let's see what we can do. Maybe we bring the tweed jacket back out. This is actually quite interesting. It's very New York. So you could get away with these sandals if you were like in a transitional season, like summer to fall, or spring. This could be spring. But let's change the shoes real quick because we're doing kind of fall-winter right now. I like the way that these booties push up the pants a bit. Oh, I like this. I like this outfit lots. This is gonna be like my jam. Woo! Because it's already so weird, I think I'm just gonna balance it out with this suede handbag. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I realize there's only 2 prints and patterns here, and maybe for most style videos that would be a lot. I know that you expect me to go wilder. Let's do that in the next outfit. For now, can we just please enjoy this? Oh my gosh. Sometimes I just stumble upon my new thing and just happen to be on camera. This oversized double-breasted blazer, these pants, oh my gosh, they're gonna appear everywhere with everything I own. We're starting out with a silk camisole from my closet. Now, everybody always asks me, what kind of bra do you wear with a camisole? Well, in this case, when you know you're going to be covering the camisole, wear any bra you like. My bra straps are just sticking right out here. That's because no one's going to see them. And I'd rather just wear one of my favorite bras. I really try to avoid wearing strapless bras unless I really have to. So we're going to start with the silk camisole and this striped wrap skirt, which is pretty weird and not my favorite colors. But that's what I liked about it. It's a challenge. So what are we going to throw on top of this? Let's go, let's go. Well, honestly, I don't think that the heart cardigan would be a bad idea, but we already did it. So here's a shirt from this thrift haul that has daisies on it. And this is legitimately considered a print. And so are these stripes. So we're back on track. Look how cute this is already. My daisies and my stripes. Fun. I think it needs some light shoes. Okay, and here we're ending up with kind of a yellow themed outfit, which I love yellow. I actually like that this pink is what is the different flash in this outfit. We have like yellow outfit, and then we have, what the heck? Okay, what if we simply put that striped boxy jacket back on that is a light blue? Somehow this just toned everything down. It pulled it together. I actually can't figure out why it suddenly works, but it suddenly does. So I guess the question is, like, what kind of bag would I carry with this? And this feels kind of light and springy, so maybe I'd bring back that circle woven basket bag. I really like that we have two different stripe patterns here. We actually have three. And then we have the daisies. Not bad. I really didn't know if this skirt was going to come together in any way. And now we have the item that I've dreaded this whole time. So why have I dreaded this shirt that you're probably going to think, that's totally cute. It is totally cute and fine. It's cute and fine. Except I don't like this big old floppy kind of butterfly collar. I don't like this fabric, but I'm going to go with it. The only way I can deal with fabric like this is if I'm wearing a silk layer underneath. So that's what I'm doing. And like I said, cute and fine, fine and cute, boring. So I'm going to bring out something from my own closet. I'm going to bring out this leopard skirt because everything's a neutral. So says Queen Batty. And guess what? She's right, because this is so much more interesting with the leopard skirt. I actually can tolerate this thing with the leopard skirt. Actually, it's quite adorable. What kind of bag? So when you're treating leopard as a neutral, you really just look at the rest of the outfit. So I've got some pink, yellow, green, maybe my green purse. I had to go into the archives for that purse. Archives, meaning storage box. Oh, but I'm glad that I did, because now I have cute green elements that go together. I've got my little leopard. I got my little stripes. I'm feeling adorable. Your French girl striped t-shirt has arrived, and it works with the leopard skirt. It works with the tweed jacket. It works with the crazy jacket I got in Paris. This is just too wild not to show you. Okay, got my French girl shirt, got my crazy jacket, my leopard skirt, and my tote bag. Too much? My meter's not going off. And mine is the only one that matters when it comes to me. Just like yours is the only one that matters to you. All I'm trying to say is actually the French girl striped shirt is a very versatile pattern to start your pattern mixing with. That's all. Last piece. Okay, let's start here at the start, which is this cute little French girl top with florals on it. And I think we're going to try to mix this with the black frilly skirt from the beginning with the stars on it. Let's just keep these boots on. Let's just throw something really weird on top of this. I promise it won't be leopard, but it might be this blazer. My goodness. Of course it's this blazer. But let's do something else. I was just entertaining myself right here. Oh no, not this thing. Yes, this thing. We're gonna have to tie it behind because this is a lot of frilly stuff going on. This is a wrap dress that I brought out in a different video, but I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, I tied it behind and now it's more like a kimono. And if I were gonna do this, I probably would do the black tights and maybe like knee-high black boots. And since we're at the end of the video, I'm not gonna do it. I simply can't. I've got the vapors. That's my excuse, whatever that means. But since I can't be bothered with that, let's try one more thing. I'm fairly sure this isn't the best idea I've ever had. It doesn't matter. How many best ideas can you have? Only one. So the rest have to be mediocre. Again, I'm bringing out this floral blazer from my very first videos, and it works with so much. So what do I have? Florals, florals, stars. And I tell you what, it wouldn't hurt me to put on my sparkly tights one more time, but it certainly would annoy me, so not happening. What kind of bag would I carry with this? I did say that I wasn't going to put on any leopard, but I didn't say that I wouldn't carry any leopard. Because you know, I'm going to the market. I've got things to do, I've got things to cook, and they all involve parsley. I love parsley. I could just eat an entire bunch of parsley. I told a friend that once and they let me know that was super weird. But like I said, if you're weird, just be it. Just be yourself. And if you like mixing patterns that other people think are weird, just go for it, because their too much meter is not yours and theirs does not matter to you. So just go for it. Just be your weird little self. Life is short. Have fun. I'll see you soon.